Hello, good evening, and a very warm welcome to Cabin Fever Entertainment's virtual quiz show. Yes, it's Saturday night, 8 o'clock. We're here again and intend to be every Saturday for the foreseeable future. Hopefully you enjoyed DJ G-Funk. Gareth was mixing his Ibiza classics there. There was a good following for it. Thank you for basically starting to watch again every time he got booted off, because the joys of copyright, they're hitting him again. We've been getting constant messages coming through for copyright warnings there for our DJ sets. But as long as you enjoy them, we're going to keep trying to find a way to be able to keep bringing them to you. I also want to say thank you to everyone who joined me for my Name That Tune last night. It was an interesting one because I am not very good with all the technology. However, tonight we've got Tim doing all the technology, so things couldn't be better, could they? Well. Also, another thank you. If you didn't watch last night, I did say a wee thank you then, but thank you again to Dominic Crosby. He did a quiz for us, a midday quiz, UK time, so that all of our Aussies who've been following the quiz could join in. We are planning lots more for all of our Aussies. So you will see Dom back and a few other familiar faces if you were ever on the ships with us. Anyway, that's enough from me rambling on. So it's hello from me, and I'm going to hand you over to Tim.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Andy Kitchen, all the way there in Bonnie, Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, my pub is still currently located in Orlando, Florida. It's been a lovely week, quite warm, I would say. But welcome and thank you for rejoining us. And well done to Andy, actually. Yes, he did have a few technical issues yesterday. I spoke to him minutes before he was due to go live, and he was like, my computer's crashed again. So he was having a few issues.
Although, Tim, I do think the best bit of it was actually what happened is when my DJ program crashed on me, it took out the microphone. So when I thought I was muting myself, actually I could be heard. So at one point I turned around to Jess, just went, oh, I'm really struggling tonight, thinking that no one could hear me. But you could.
Well, it could have been a lot worse. That is for sure. Well, either way, thank you for all joining us. Yes, we've got 6 rounds coming your way tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And before we get into it, of course, I'll hand you over to one more gentleman. That is Pablo.
Thank you very much, Tim. And thank you very much for calling me a gentleman. First and last time that will ever happen, I'm sure.
Never again.
Yeah, it's dustful. Yeah, great job, Andy. And as Andy mentioned, of course, lots going on during the week as well. The wonderful Dominic did a great job on Wednesday. He's back this Wednesday again. And we've got a couple more surprises lined up for you throughout the week, as Andy's already mentioned. I can just notice Dominic said he's got a big online party this night with various friends. So great stuff. Looking at all the comments. Keep the comments coming in. We'll be checking over our shoulders, seeing what they say. Throughout it, Rainbow Rose, hi. That's my niece there, Leroy and Henry and Dominic. So hi to all of you. And special hi as well, because I forgot it last week, to young Alan and Lucy. Hello. And Lucy, I do have to say as well, your horse did look wonderful with that new coat that it's got on. I'm not actually saying hi to your horse, because I don't suppose it's watching. It probably hasn't got like an opposable thumb, so it can't really get on an iPhone and sort of message. But you know what I mean. Anyway, I digress.
Usually do.
And again, this is just a word of warning after Pablo's announcement there. Don't smoke crack.
Thanks, Rhonda. Okay, right. On that note, back to you, Andy.
Yeah, thank you, Pablo. Cheers. Yes, we're going to go straight into the quiz now. And what better way to start with question 1 in round 1? So, question 1 in round number 1. Here we go.
Round 1.
You're good.
Right, here we go then. Question number 1 in round 1. Sorry, my bad technology habits are now infecting Tim. So here we go with question number 1. What name is given to a group of witches? You'll have 20 seconds to answer. Shout out the answers, write them down, whatever you want to do. Chuck them in the comments. You've got 20 seconds to come up with your answer. What name is given to a group of witches?
Oof, you could be easy about this, couldn't we?
Oh, 5 seconds left. Okay, your time is up. So what name's given to a group of witches? Pablo, you seem quite confident there. What do you reckon?
I have got no idea. Actually, it's a great question. A group of witches. Oh, goodness me. That's what we used to call our teachers at school. There was these 5 ladies who used to hang around together. Is it a cauldron? A cauldron of witches?
It's not, I'm afraid. You're
Wow.
a million miles off, but it's not. It's not that. Tim, do you know?
No.
No?
A Harry Potter of witches? I don't know.
Harry Potter. The answer we're looking for is a coven. A coven of witches.
Of course.
There you go. Now, the next one. If you're under the age of about 25, 30, 25, you probably won't get this one. But here we go. Question number 2. What is the stage name of Harry Webb? So what is the stage name of Harry Webb? Tim's looking like he's struggling a bit. Pablo, I think you've got this one already, haven't you? We've got 5 seconds to go. I've got to say the comments are going wild at the moment. Absolutely wild. We've got my next door neighbours, and they've got a big challenge going on with loads of family. I think there's about 6 teams that play, or 6 different households are all playing.
Okay.
They all message each other on WhatsApp during it to see how they're getting on and who's winning and whatnot. So keep the comments coming in. Let us know how you're getting on. That's to the Gibson family. Anyway, time is up. So what's the stage name of Harry Webb? What do you reckon, Pablo?
It's Cliff Richard, isn't it?
It is Cliff Richard, yes. Sir Cliff. I bet you Dominic got that one. He's a fan of Eurovision. Okay, on to question number 3. Question number 3. What did the Suffragettes campaign for? So what did the Suffragettes campaign for?
Yes.
Oh, we got Eric coming in, got it correct on the last question, and Chris Lawrence and Chris Connor. Well done to you.
All the Chris's.
Okay. All the Chris's, yeah. So here we go. Question number 3. What did the Suffragettes campaign for? It was the right for votes for women. So votes for women was the answer we're looking for there for number 3. Hopefully you got that one. We'll bring up the answer in a second. But yep, votes for women.
So happens when you're trying to do 7 things at once.
I know. I feel your pain. Trust me, I couldn't handle it. I'd be melting down by now. So here we go into question number 4, and it's the easiest question we've ever asked in our quiz. So, what's up, Doc, is the catchphrase of which cartoon character? Doesn't
Dr.
matter
Fauci.
how old you are, where you are in the world. I'll be amazed if you didn't get this one right. So, what's up, Doc, is the catchphrase for which cartoon character?
Trump.
Tim, can you do an impression of this one?
Possibly, yeah.
Well,
You ready? You want me to go now?
For the answer. I know you know the answer, so let's go for you for the answer.
Yeah. What's up, Doc? Jumping without a parachute, that's kind of dangerous, isn't it?
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yes, Bugs Bunny was the answer we're looking for there. Well done. Let us know what you thought. Sorry, Pablo?
I thought it was Porky Pig, that impersonation.
No.
That's the other one.
In fact, in the comments, let us know what you think of Tim's impressions, and we'll see if we can get him to do more over the coming weeks.
Just give me ones that I can do. Yeah.
All I'm going to say is just get him to do King Julian. That's what you want to hear from Big Asker. King Julian, he's great at that one. Anyway, on to the 5th and final question from me in this round, and it's a much more tricky one after that easy one there. So CH, the letters CH, they're the international car plate for which country? So it symbolizes that the car is from which country. You can see the stickers of letters on the back of the car. Which country is represented by CH? I think it's a very tricky one, this one. Time is up. Tim, any ideas on this one?
Is it Czech Republic or is that CZ?
I don't know, actually. This is probably the only one I could tell you because I've got the answer in front of me. Pablo, do you know this one?
CH. It's something random. Is it Chechnya?
It's not Chechnya. It's not Chechnya. It's actually Switzerland. Switzerland is the answer we're looking for. Yeah. I told you it was a tough one. It was a tough one, but that is all from the first round from myself. So I'm now going to hand you over to round number 2 with Tim.
Round 2.
Got any background music with it?
Yeah, we have background music and we're still live. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to round number 2. we can still chat whilst all the overlays are going on, but hey ho. Yeah, so we got people, as you said, the old chat is popping away here. I've got it coming on from both Facebook and YouTube here, so that's what I'm trying to do on the computer and respond to those of you who are also on other threads on Facebook on my phone. So it's quite complicated here. Okay, so this is round number 2, which means it is the first of our visual quizzes here today. Now, we try to vary up each time and give you different themes and ideas, and today it is the close-up quiz. Yes, so we're going to give you, or I'm going to give you, a very close-up image of an everyday object. You're going to know all of these. There's nothing tricky about them other than the fact it's so close. Can you tell what it is? Guaranteed to have every single one of these around your home somewhere. 20 seconds as always to try and work out what that is. You can shout at one another, you can argue about it, and then you'll end up sleeping in separate rooms tonight. So with that being said, here we go. Your first one here for round number 2 looks like this. So what do you reckon that is? You got 20 seconds. Gillian was doing quite good on the last one. She said 4 out of 5 number plate let me down. Poor Gillian, she wasn't happy.
It was a tough question. Tough question.
So, Brianna's just turned up. Sorry I'm late. You're excused, Brianna. Thank you for joining us either way. Okay, so there you go. So that's the first question for round 2. Close up. Okay, let's go to Pablo. What do you reckon?
Is it an end of a pencil?
Is a pencil. Yes, it is a close-up of a pencil. Well done. And I'm actually going to tell you, Pablo, I didn't mention this earlier on, but my son got genuinely very excited today because he was watching TV. And all of a sudden he was like, Pablo's on TV, Pablo's on TV. And I looked and it was a bald guy doing arts and crafts for kids. Did look a little bit like you, but he was like, it's Pablo, it's Pablo. He also has the same reaction when Mr. Potato Head comes on Toy Story. But there we go. So, anyway, so that's question number 1. Moving on. Number 2. Can you tell what this is? What's this? What's that a close-up of? We had some people chirping in for the last one that knew the last answer. Quite a few. Leroy, Nadine, Christine, Dev. Yeah, they've all done well. But can you tell what the second one is? First one to pop in on the comments there is Leroy. Leroy reckons it's a close-up of a USB. Nadine says USB. Andy, what do you reckon?
I'm really not sure. Is it a plug socket? I'm just looking at the metal connectors in there.
Plug socket. Pablo, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't. It looks like a book with a hole in.
Book with a hole in. There you go. And Chris Lawrence. Hi, Chris. Thanks for tuning in once again. And Gillian's agreeing with Pablo. No, I think it's Andy who said plug socket. But I can tell you the answer is a USB pen.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. So quite a few of you there got that. So well done for those of you answering accordingly. All right, so moving on now. Question number 3. What is this a close-up of? Oh, the irony. I just started a piece of background music called Payday.
Wishful thinking.
Do you remember that? Do you remember what a payday was? It's been a while.
Remember work?
You remember? Yeah, so I used to have to leave my house. Yeah. Okay, I got here. Okay, we've got people pinging away. Gary reckons it's this. We've got Nadine. Leroy. All right, so, gentlemen. Pablo, what do you reckon this one is?
Oh, have you seen Dominic's answer? It's the most
a
bizarre one.
strange space object that we used to torture people and burn them. I guess. We've got a lot of people answering right now. And
it's kind of going. It's on fire just now. There's comments coming in left, right, and centre.
I cannot keep up. But the answer is, it was a kettle. Yeah, it was a close-up of a kettle spout, which is obviously a lot more popular in the UK than for any of our American friends watching. Not as common over here. You know, you go into a British supermarket, or whatever, you can get like thousands of choices. Here, you walk into somewhere like Macy's, you have like 2 choices in kettle. That's it. It's very upsetting.
Well, I suppose it does the same thing, doesn't it?
Huh?
It does. It all does the same thing.
It does the same thing, but you like the choice. Anyway, here we go. Question number 4. Question number 4 looks like this. Now, this I think is a tricky one. When I looked at it, I'm going to be honest, I didn't get this one right when I first saw this. I was like, So what do you reckon? Question 4. You got 10 seconds left.
These are tricky.
I know.
Oof. Yeah.
Okay, we're out of time. Now, okay, we got Leroy's piped in. He's reckoning it's an up-close razor blade. Okay. Andy, what do you reckon?
I don't think I'm right. Was it at the end of a vacuum cleaner? You know that the
vacuum cleaner.
yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Nadine says a car air vent blower thing. Very descriptive there, Nadine.
Yeah.
We've got David saying an air vent. Eric is saying a radiator. Dev says vent. What do you reckon there, Pablo? Any ideas?
Yeah, I think it could be something with like an aircon vent, maybe.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be honest. I thought it was an aircon, but I was wrong. And the correct answer is a razor. Yes. So Leroy and those of you who put down razor were correct. Yeah, I know. All right, so it leaves one more for this particular round. Apparently this is round 1 all of a sudden. I don't know what happened there, but either way. So here we go. What's this last one? 20 seconds to try and work out this conundrum. The chat stops for a second as people think.
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
It is a tricky one. I got this one wrong as well.
I'm really surprised that was a razor.
All right. So what do you reckon, Pablo?
That's really hard. Actually, is it an end of a brush? Is it like bristles of a brush?
Well, we've got a few people here saying toothbrush. I thought that, personally, I thought it was like a fibre optic cable when I first saw it. But we've got a lot of people here piping in saying toothbrush. Manky toothbrush. And the answer is toothbrush. Yes.
Okay.
So,
Was I
manky
right?
toothbrush. So, yeah.
I just love that in the comments we've got Gillian just coming in saying, forgetting that we're on a new question, just saying that razor was blunt. That was the main concern.
It was
Don't
very
use that
blunt
one.
and rusty, to be fair.
It was.
Wasn't it?
It was. All right, so add up the scores. How did you do out of number 5? Let us know. We can see them all popping in here, as you can see. It's on the dirty end, says Katie. Quite right. Okay, but right now, I'm going to hand you over to Pablo for round number 3.
Round 3.
Hello. Welcome to round number 3. Yes. Okay, round number 3, which means, of course, we're back to general knowledge questions on this one. So once again, a bit of general knowledge. If you're writing them down, of course, give yourself a point if you get it right. Of course, if you're shouting out, then just be honest. Here we go then. First question from the world of general knowledge. And it is this. In sport, which country staged the last FIFA World Cup Final outside of Europe? Remember, Russia does class as Europe. Which country staged the last FIFA World Cup Final outside of Europe? So last FIFA Football World Cup, or soccer as it's called in other parts of the world, but it is football. World Cup Final outside of Europe. Which country? Tricky. Tim, I know you're mad about sports. What do you reckon?
I don't know. Pablo said that because, of course, being the king of sarcasm, he knows I haven't watched a single football game in my entire life. So, not a clue. I don't know. Outside of Africa.
Well, that's a continent, but good guess. Andy, what country?
Yeah, do you know, I think I'm going to go with a lot of the people in the comments and say it's going to go back to, 2010? Was it South Africa? Was it 2010 South Africa?
Yeah, a lot of people do think it's South Africa, the last FIFA World Cup. But it's not.
Ooh.
It's the USA.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
As saying it as though he knew it. Oh, yeah.
I'm counting
Yeah.
now. I think
Duh.
it's South Africa. Right, move on, quick. Number 2. Right, question 2, here we go. Which year in the 19th century did the Battle of Waterloo take? Very, very famous battle, of course. Which year in the 19th century? So 18-something, the Battle of Waterloo took place. Waterloo in Belgium, in case you wondered, not France. Which year? 18-something. Tricky. Tricky, this one. Any ideas, gentlemen?
Sorry, no, I'm just looking at the comments. They're erupting, saying that you're wrong with your football answer. Everyone's saying it was Brazil, apparently.
Oh. That's what I meant. Sorry. We put it in purposely just to cause a bit of friction amongst everyone and cause conversation, so you can get back to us now. Check
Oh, you're
that.
lucky this isn't the Syndicate quiz, Pablo. There would have been a riot.
Well, the thing is, I said the last FIFA World Cup. I didn't say male or female, did I? So, anyway, the answer for this one, for Waterloo, it's 1815. Well done, Gary. I can see Gary Grant got that one. Excellent. Yeah, 1815.
A lot of people.
You people on Facebook got it as well.
Right. I'm looking just on purely on YouTube at the moment, but well done. Yeah. All right, moving on then to question number 3. Let's have a look. What song is this the first line from? No New Year's Day, no chocolate-covered candies to give away. No New Year's Day, no chocolate-covered candies to give away. What song title is that from?
Can you sing it for
No
me?
New Year's Day, no chocolate-covered candies to give away. Very famous song. Have a think. No chocolate-covered candies to give away. Why is there no New Year's Day? I don't really understand that. But anyway, Tim, you're quite romantic.
I'm guessing that's
No.
a clue. Nah. I don't know.
Andy.
Not a clue.
Oh, yes, I've got it. It's Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you.
It is. Yes. Well done. It is. It is. I just called to say I love you. Dominic, well done there. Got it.
There you go.
It was Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. All right, moving on. Question number 4. Who starred as James Bond in For Your Eyes Only? So, Bond movie, For Your Eyes Only. One of the Bonds. Which James Bond actor was it? No, it wasn't Stevie Wonder. Oh, I saw the previous answer.
Yeah.
Who starred as James Bond in For Your Eyes Only? Andy, who do you think?
For Your Eyes Only. I can't remember. Was it Roger Moore?
Mixture of answers. The correct answer is Roger Moore. Yes.
Ah.
Well done. Well done. All right, and the last one then from this round, number 5. Roughly, what percentage of DNA do humans and chimpanzees share?
Depends which humans you're talking about.
It must be. There's option actually on this. Tim, if you want to press the button.
There's what? There's an option. Oh,
You
okay.
press, you press, there you go, and you got your multiple choice on there.
Nothing like live
Roughly
entertainment.
what percentage of DNA do humans and chimpanzees share? 77, 91, or 98.5? I threw Tim off there because it's in the answer section. So I just gave it to help you out. So it's one of those 3. Have a guess. Multiple choice. 77% of DNA, 91%, or 98.5. I mean, admittedly, some more than others, I should imagine. Depending. Some people we know. So, what do you think? Percentages are flying in. Gary's gone with 98. Dominic's gone with 98. Alan, Daniela, fish frame. Okay, the correct answer. I mean, admittedly, if you look at Tim's face, how hairy he is, you're going to go for the latter, and you'd be right too. It's 98.5. Well done if you got that. Yeah,
Oh, there you
98.5.
There you go.
Yeah, very good. Well done indeed. All right. Okay, I've just got a quick shout out that's come through that I've got to mention as well to Darren is watching. Well done, Darren. I know you're here today watching with Haley, so I just want to say hi to you and if your family are watching it as well. Also, Tim, I know you've been very, very busy this week and you've been up to lots of things as well, which you won't go into because I'm sure it's a lot. But I've actually been having a look at a few facts this week, and I just want to read one of them out today. Is that all right? Yeah. Just
Absolutely.
random facts. Across this. How bizarre is this? Now, the Queen, her handbag, she wears it in certain ways to actually signal to people who she's working with. So if she wears it like on her left arm, it means stop talking. If it's on her right arm, it means that I'm ready to walk. If she holds it low, it means I need to use the bathroom. You know, I just made that up. But, you know, it means something different how she holds it. And if she whacks you with the head with it, it means she doesn't like you, apparently. So, but yeah.
One would like you to sod off. No, I didn't know that. That's very good. That's a good fact.
Uncanny. All right, moving on then to round number 4. Tip.
Round 4.
Yes.
Oh,
That's all right. That's all right.
sorry, Andy. Sorry.
So round number 4. Yes, round number 4. It's going to be a visual round. So all you have to do is look at the pictures that will come up on the screen and name the author from their picture. Now, it's quite a tricky round because a lot of the time, you know, you read the books, you know the name, but you don't actually see the face unless they've put it on maybe the inside of the book or something like that. So yeah, you've got to name the author from the picture. Here we go with round 4.
One.
Right, there you are. That was round 4. By the look of the comments, you guys did a brilliant job there. So very, very well done to you. Again, keep the comments coming in. We're trying to read through them. Tim's trying to pop a few of them up on the screen, but they're coming in fast and furious tonight. So keeping on top of it is proving very, very difficult. But no, it's brilliant. Keep all the comments coming in. Anyway, that was the last round from me for this evening. It's now over to Tim for round number 5.
Round 5.
Thank you very much, Andy. Yes, round number 5 indeed. And as he says, we are trying to keep up with comments. And of course, there is a little bit of a delay from when we say something versus when you get it. So it was tricky in that last one because we couldn't delay the response because it was set in a video. So there we go. Anyway, we're trying. But yeah, this is round number 5. And that means this is yet another general knowledge round. The second round for me here this evening.
Tim.
Yes.
God,
Now,
not like the
I know.
last one.
I know. Now, last week we were inundated with literally 2 complaints about how difficult the round was. My round, specifically. And I, of course, felt very bad because I don't want people to feel stupid. So this week I thought, okay, I'm going to try and sort of cushion the blow a little bit, ease into my general knowledge round. So with that being said, here we go with the first of my questions for round number 5. And that question is as follows. What is the 12th letter of the English alphabet? What is the 12th letter of the English alphabet?
What?
I've got Beryl's tuned in. Hi, Beryl. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well, my dear. Got people. We've got Gillian saying Andy. Stephen Murphy says hi.
Hey, Stephen, how you doing?
Yeah, they're all coming in. A lot of people are going la, 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 la. J for Jenny, apparently. L. Theo said no. Eric said L. Well, the general consensus, I'm not even going to ask you two because I would hope you two would know this one. It's L is quite right. Yeah, of course. So hopefully we've all got 1 point this evening and we're feeling better about ourselves. Okay, good. Let's move on to question number 2. I don't have to worry about getting fired anymore. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah.
Nadine,
Right.
I counted on my fingers. Yeah, I did count on my fingers as well.
But it's one of those things where guaranteed, how many of you, and I'd be interested to see in the comments here, I mean, David's saying hands up if you used your fingers. How many of you had to sing it? How many of you had to go A, B, C, D, as opposed to going A, B, C, D, E, F, G? So if you had to sing it, let me know. It's like if you're talking about the colours of the rainbow, red and yellow and pink and green, you always have to sing it. You always default to it. Anyway, just interested, that's all. Alright, let's move on. Question number 2 is as follows. What country has a Bill of Rights for cows? What country has a Bill of Rights for cows?
And we're straight back to the really easy questions again.
Yeah. Well, I thought this was an easy question.
If you know the answer.
Actually, I've got an idea. I think I know what it is.
Oh,
yeah, I was
well.
going to say that.
There's the answer anyway. Auto-populated.
Oh, yeah.
What do you reckon? Yes, quite right. It is India. Yeah, India. Because, of course, cows are sacred in India. We've got a lot of people saying India. We've got one thinking Argentina. But the correct answer there, as I say, is India. All right, moving on to question number 3. How many furlongs are there in a mile? On a milli?
Oh, here we go. In a milli?
In a milli. Now my wife is sitting downstairs, my cousin Elaine's at home, as is my uncle Simon, and they're all going, oh, another one. Yes, I'm sorry.
Do you know, I find it quite funny because obviously with a spelling mistake there, and Dom's come in with a comment saying, I would like to complain. This is about the alphabet question, saying, as he's dyslexic. Now, Dom, that's no excuse whatsoever. I'm dyslexic. Tons of people I know are dyslexic. No excuse. It is not a disability. Deal with it. Sorry.
Oh, that was a rant, wasn't it?
Yeah, God. Do you feel better now? We're going to turn this
know,
into some kind of like afternoon, evening chat show.
No, it's one of these things where, you know, we've seen it before where, you know, there's a job applications come in and someone's put down as a disability dyslexia. It's not a disability, you know, it's one of these things that actually, yes, you may struggle with some things, but actually other things you maybe be more creative or artistic or something, you know, so you tend to find that there is an upside to it. It's actually, I've always found it quite positive as long as I'm not writing or reading anything to anyone. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the quiz. So, Andy's life story, ladies and gentlemen. So, how many furlongs are there in a milli? That's what I asked earlier on. We got a barrage of answers from 78 down to 4. So there's a bit of a spectrum there. But the correct answer we're looking for is 8. 8 is the answer you're looking for the un poids. For how many furlongs are there in a milli? Now we know. 7-ish, says Gary Graham. Anyway, question number 4. Diana Ross and Lionel Ritchie had a number 1 hit for 9 weeks in 1981 with what ballad? Andy might know this one. He's good with his music. So Diana Ross and Lionel Ritchie had a number 1 hit for 9 weeks in 1981 with what ballad?
Oh, yeah.
I can't think.
Yeah.
And then
Can we just sing it?
Yeah, go on then.
My love, there's only you in my life. Andy, I'm singing to you.
Oh, it's just got a bit awkward.
As any less awkward as it could be. Of course, it is Endless Love. My
Exactly. Andy.
endless
Exactly.
love. I mean, did they do more than that one song together? And I thought that was a very well-known duet, no?
I do like this. You've got Kim's just come in saying Diana Ritchie and Lionel Ross. She's basically just saying her head's gone. The questions have been way too difficult tonight.
Yeah.
See, it's not just me.
It's Tim. It's his questions again. I'm sorry. He does
Always,
this.
always. All right, let's get the last one out of the way so I can blame the last round on Pablo. All right, here we go. Which fairy tale character, talking to Pablo, could spin straw into gold?
Ah, yes. Now you're talking, Tim.
Yes. Which fairy tale character could spin straw into gold? Yes, everyone's picking up on the spelling. Do you know how much I have to do in a week aside from this? I'm doing this for your entertainment. That's picking our horrific spelling, which I
actually
think we're all
I can't
bad
spot
at.
the mistake.
And that's why we entertain and don't copyright. Anyway, so, Andy, which fairy tale character could spin straw into gold?
Hang on 1 second. She's no use to me. I've got no idea. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well,
Jess
Dominic's
in the background there.
Glenn Close.
Glenn Close?
And Margaret Thatcher as well, apparently. That's Henry. Fish Rain thinks it's Margaret Thatcher.
Well, I that would be. I wish it was. I'm going to be honest, but the actual answer was Rumpelstiltskin.
Close.
Rumpelstiltskin. We had a few. They're still piling in right now. The answers. Rumpelstiltskin, Glenn Close. We also had Rapunzel. We had as well quite a few times here in the comments. So there we go. But the answer we were looking for is Rumpelstiltskin. So there we go. Thank you very much. Now, before I hand you over back to the gentleman who's going to wrap up with the final round of today, last week we did an extra bonus round for you, and we're going to do another one for you right now. Now, if you didn't tune in last week, I introduced you to my little son, Theodore, and he's the one that does all the little voiceovers going, round 1, round 2, child slave labour for free. Now, with that being said, we have got a new question for you. So again, he's going to describe to you one of his favourite characters. It's from a very well-known, of course, kids program, and you have to guess what it is. You get your 20 seconds as well. If you get it, you get yourselves a bonus point. So with that being said, here we go with the bonus question for the end of round number 5.
He's got a lot to say, he'll chat all day. He's Theo.
Let's chat. Hi, I'm Theo. I'm gonna describe one of my favorite characters. He's brown, he goes ooh ooh ah ah, and he has a peach mouth, and he has white teeth, and he's the color brown, and he has a friend. He has a yellow hat, a yellow suit, yellow boots, and yellow pants. Here's George and the man in the yellow hat.
And now it's time for a joke from Theo.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupt.
Moo.
So there we go. He loved that joke at the end there. He said to me, Daddy, can I tell a joke? I was like, sure. And there you go. I thought that was a really good one. So anyway, that was from Theo there, wrapping up round number 5. So if you got that, which the answer was Curious George, if you haven't watched it, it is a great little kids cartoon. They've obviously got a few movies out as well. Check it out at some point. But for now, I'm going to wrap that up with round number 5, and I'm going to hand you over to the Scotsman, otherwise known as Andy.
Round 6.
Hi everyone, I'm Andy. Cleverly disguised as Pablo. Anyway, welcome.
We're slick tonight, aren't we?
We are
So slick.
unbelievable.
It'll be all right on the night.
On fire. Right. Yes. Okay, so last round, everyone. This one is a sound effects round, so pretty self-explanatory. We're going to play a sound effect, and you need to guess what you think that sound effect is. We may play it more than once because it's a sound effect, and I might give you a clue. Depends which one it is. Martin wants Theo instead of me next week.
Can I just say the comments are going crazy about everyone loving Theo, quite rightly so. But it's kind of sad for everyone watching because they go through the whole thing of seeing Theo and they go, "Oh, he's so adorable," and then it comes back to the three of us.
This is true.
I know. I'm so sorry you got me instead of Theo mine. All right. Here we go then. Here's your first one. Let's have a listen.
Longest sound effect ever.
Is it finished?
Yeah, it's just finished.
Great. All right. Sorry, I couldn't hear it at my end, so
I know. I just realised that.
I've got it now. Someone's put me after a Mexican meal, Henry. Gary's. Really, a lot of people think it's a noise that makes out of their bum. No. You've got to be specific with this answer. Okay? But it's not a balloon deflating. It's not.
My daddy, says Rainbow Rose.
It's not a post-ship mess movement. Leroy. No. Loads of different answers. But Leroy, you did get it right with your first guess. It is a mosquito.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
sorry, I'm laughing because Jess has just come back and she doesn't want to be on screen, so she's crawling along the floor behind me.
Why?
Sorry.
Moving on.
Are you ready for the second one?
Yeah.
Sounds like this.
Okay.
Alright, it's playing.
Keep the answers coming in.
They're coming.
Right, lots of different answers on here. Does it come to the end?
No, it's still going.
No,
I've stopped
you
it.
can cut it. Right, lots of people. We've got anchor, we've got a jackhammer, a roller coaster, Call of Duty, a rubber dinghy down the rapids. That's very precise there.
Shopping trolley's my favourite one.
Do you know what? You know the first answer, the noise, the squeaky noise. My niece put that it was her dad, Steve. Okay, it is actually the correct answer is roller coaster. It is a roller coaster. Well done if you got that. A few of you got that on there. Well done, Alan, Anita, Leroy. Good job, Henry. Right, number 3. Here we go.
It sounds exactly like the second one.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
It sounds really similar, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
It does.
Oh, it's
But
finished.
it's not the same thing, obviously, but
Obviously
very
not.
similar. No.
Are we live for everyone to hear just now, or?
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you, Andy. Again.
Don't say anything. This is how a live show works, Andy. Generally, when we're live, during that period of time, everyone can hear what we're saying and doing.
I'll learn one day.
All right, guesses coming in. We got coin counters. Yes, Lee was just saying, Andy, yes, you were live for the whole thing, surprisingly. It rhymes with Pablo's personality. It's not an anchor again. I'm sorry, Rainbow. No, it's not a kettle boiling. It's not a trolley. None of those. The correct answer actually was a drill, or a pneumatic drill, like a jackhammer or a drill that you use in a road. Anything like that is fine. So yeah, it was a workman's drill. The real biggie. No one got it. Wow, surprise. Okay, moving on then. Number 4, sound effect number 4 is this one.
Well, this one sounds controversial. That's all I'm going to say.
Only to your mind.
This takes me back to the days living on a ship with thin walls.
I'm sure it does.
Well, this one sounds controversial.
I'll give you a clue. It's something you can do outdoors. Something. Think about.
Not helping. Not helping.
Again, brings back memories for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure to. Something outdoors. This one. Think back to your youth. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Is it finished?
Yeah, it's finished. About 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, you gotta let me know because I can't hear.
Okay. It's finished.
Thanks. I'm just waiting for the guest to come in. It's not a trampoline. It's not a tennis. It's my hopes and dreams. And yeah, no, none of these are right. It's like I said, think of childhood, maybe. It involves you going up and down. Andy, any ideas? You're live, by the way.
All right, okay. I've got no idea. No idea.
All right. Tim?
It's something to do. People saying trampoline. What's the other one? The pogo stick.
It is. Yes. It's a pogo stick. Well done, Anita.
Christine got it. She got it. Yep, on Facebook. Christine came in saying pogo.
Yeah, pogo stick. Did you have a pogo stick, Andy?
No, I used to be able to use one, but no, I never owned one.
Okay, yeah.
He just used to steal them.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you? We used to have a guy we worked with, a very talented. He did a juggler, but he did everything. And Australia, myself and Andy worked with him, and he used to use a pogo stick on stage. I went on that before. It's an experience, isn't it? All right, last one then. Here we go. Number 5.
You're still live, Andy, by the way.
Thanks.
What?
Can I just say as well that to my next door neighbour, I hope work's going well. You're clearly busy.
Still live, Andy, by the way. Can I just say as well that my next door neighbour, I hope work's going well.
Okay, it's finished, Pablo.
Thanks.
Subtle ending.
We made that a bit tricky. Apologies, because I know we talked over half of it. But a lot of you are coming with lighting a match, lighting a big. Thanks, Alan. Clay pigeons. No, how random. No, it's not that. My credit score. I love these answers. No, the correct answer is it is lighting a match. Somebody got that. Well done. Yeah, the old-fashioned way, not a lighter, using a match. So that's the last one. Well done. And a lot of you got that one right as well. That was it. That was all the 6 rounds, and we'll hand you now back to Andy.
Sorry, I was just replying to a few of the comments there on Facebook. I've ignited a bit of a laugh between my neighbour and the rest of his family who are next door because he's actually away at work just now. So yes, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. As I was saying before, for all our Aussies, I know a few of you are watching just now. Thank you for getting up so early. It's about 5, 6 a.m. for you, but we do have some quizzes coming back in. It'll be during the week, and they'll be done midday our time, so probably 8, 9 p.m.-ish your time. Dominic, I think, is hosting one on Wednesday. And we may have another guest host or two coming up as well throughout the week. But no, from myself, Andy, thank you so much for joining us. We're back again next Saturday, probably midday Wednesday and potentially Friday as well. Keep looking at the Facebook page for all the daily challenges, the picture quizzes that Pablo keeps putting up there, like the Where's Wally without Wally in it.
It was the hardest one ever.
Of course it was. You set a challenge to find something that wasn't there. It was brilliant. But also, thank you so much. We've had so many comments coming in. Please keep them coming in during the live show. If you haven't already been onto our YouTube page, if you're watching on Facebook, for example, please go onto the YouTube page, like and subscribe. If you've never subscribed on YouTube before, it doesn't mean paying anything. Don't worry. It just basically means that you get notified, or you follow us on YouTube. Other than that, I'm going to hand you over to Tim now, I think.
Thank you very much, Andy. So, yes, well, we're going to continue living our weeks and, of course, tutoring Andy on the concept of live entertainment. And so hopefully by next week we'll get that. But either way, yes, again, thank you for tuning in. Lots coming up over the coming weeks. Enjoy your week. Stay home. Stay safe. And I'm going to hand you over to, well, I think one of Theo's favourite people in the world right now. It's Pablo.
Thank you. Yeah, we love Theo. So cute. I was just looking at the scores coming in where you guys have been talking. Good scores, especially Alan. Alan got 60 out of 50. So well done, Alan. Great job. So that officially is the top score, funnily enough. So well done. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great week. As always, cool. Stay safe out there. We'll be back in a week with lots going on. So enjoy. Thanks for joining, everyone. Give us a like, please, as Andy's already mentioned, and subscribe to the page as well. So thanks, everyone. Have a good week, and I'll hand you over to the man that's still live, I think, Andy.
Kidding, I'm here. Yeah, just to say again, thank you very much, everyone. From all of us here at Cabin Fever Entertainment, we will see you during the week, and especially next Saturday at 8 p.m. From all of us, bye-bye for now.
Bye.